My name is Red Rob UK, and you've just caught me just chilling and bumnugs having his dinner. And welcome back to ESO. Now, from our last stream, you remember we've just arrived at our first major town, as in Daggerfall, and to add to the excitement, we just got through one festival, as in the Jester Festival, so we had double XP and all the rest of it, and hooray! We've got the 4th year anniversary, so we get more double XP and free crates. So we'll do that first. I'll just show you how you do that. So you go to Crown Store, pretty much like, here we go, and this runs from the 4th to the 14th of April. So we purchase that. Hey, that should be in our inventory, and you just kick it off. You know, baker, so let's go pick up a cake. Right, so there's where you can get it. So we're going to get our cake first. And we got a busy night tonight because there's a lot to get through tonight. When it finally loads in. It was like this last night. Loading screens took forever for some reason. I think it's because the servers are busy. For a four-year-old game, it's still quite busy. Right, so let's go and find this chef. That dog's still moaning at me. I know we've been to Daggerfall before, like plenty of times, but obviously this is where we officially arrive at Daggerfall to do the missions. Now lesson number 1, train your horse. So when she pops up, you do this every time you log on every day. First thing you do is go and train your horse. First job of the day. Okie doke. Right. Now just bear this in mind. See these? These are your guild traders. Remember where they are in Daggerfall. Okay, so he's down the docks. Well, last night you couldn't move down here. Okay, so there he is. Let's speak to the chef.
It's like this whenever I arrive in a new city. Everyone wants one of my cakes. That's why they call me the Wizard of Whisking, you know. I wonder if anyone here received one of my rare cake vouchers. Congratulations! That's an amazing coincidence. Let me assure you, my friends, you're in for a wonderful treat. Not everyone receives one of my vouchers. Puts you right to the head of the line for my most delightful creation. You've never had one of my Jubilee cakes? I suppose that makes makes sense. I don't make them for just anyone, you know. People here in Covenant territory especially enjoy the cake's rich flavor. Comes from the locally sourced flour, of course. I'll make a fresh Jubilee cake, but you'll have to gather the ingredients while I continue to fill my orders. I need bananas, flour, and honey. Buy them or find them, doesn't matter to me. Just bring them back here, and you'll be eating. Welcome back to Chef Donnellan's famous traveling bakery barge.
Now obviously, because I'm a hoarding little sod, obviously I've got everything he needs, but oh, there's a book there. While we're waiting, if you have a look around here, so you get all your ingredients here. I think the only thing you might need is bananas. Oh, there they are there, look, see, bananas. Right, let's talk to the chef.
See? That didn't take too long. It's amazing what a skilled cake. I don't know. This one came out so well. I might just keep it for myself. Just kidding. You earn this special cake. Wait until you taste it. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised.
Alright, so now we've got our 3-tier cake. What happens now? Similar to the other one, the Jester one. Go to collections, and there we go. Use that. And we all love cake. Everybody loves cake. And now we should have, there we go. Oh, alright, we still, oh yeah, I forgot about that. We still got our XP. I hope he's all done that. So we still got our double XP anyway, so. Right. Now we've only got one mission, says talk to the prophet, but we're not gonna, just gonna ignore that for the time being. What we're going to do now, first thing, is join the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild.
Got yourself a bounty now.
So, Fighters Guild is here.
Did you come here for crafting certification?
This fella here.
It's been so long since I... Welcome to the Fighters Guild. You look like the capable sort. Have you come to answer the guild masters? The worthy crusade of the Fighters Guild. Surely you've heard of it. We have a new guild master and a new singular purpose. Why don't we talk about it for a moment? Ah, I can tell we'll be drawing blades together soon enough. Now, what can I tell you? Our new guildmaster is an Argonian named Cyrodiil Colors. She has us all hunting down the Daedra and their dark anchors. You might have seen them already. Enormous chains fall from the sky.
Seen one or two.
Daedra boil out to lay waste to the countryside. Excellent question. We train our members in special techniques, and the higher-ups are always looking for motivated members to help with special projects. You never know when the council will come looking for more hands.
I'm ready.
Let me welcome you as an associate of the Fighters Guild. Get out there and take the fight to the Daedra. You're in luck, too. Cyrodiil Colors herself is here, upstairs. She often has tasks for new recruits. Why don't you introduce yourself?
So, there we go. We've joined the Fighters Guild. You have a look on your skill line. This should be. There you go. Now, As you can see, I saved 2 skill points for this purpose. Get these. So purchase that. Intimidating. It saves you a lot of hassle in the long run. Right, so we're just going to join the Mages Guild. Very similar.
Find the lattice clockwise. Oh, no.
Welcome to the Mages Guild. Is there something I can help you with?
Oh, good. We're always on the lookout for new members. We're lore keepers across the face of Tamriel. Guild members seek out books, tomes, and ancient scrolls in their travels. Perhaps always a pleasure to speak with another knowledge seeker. Guildmaster Vanus will be pleased. We're book hunters, of a sort. We seek out new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution across Tamriel. The Guild doesn't care about battlefields or boundaries, just knowledge and the acquisition of new tomes. We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to members. And from time to time, projects crop up for those with an adventuresome spirit. You may end up working with the Guildmaster himself. Excellent! Allow me to welcome you as a student of the Guild. I suggest you begin by talking to Velost, our mistress of Incunabula. She's at the back of the hall and often has tasks for new recruits. Good luck.
Alright, well that's that one done. So we've now joined this, and again, precise that one, you need that one. And what that does is from now on, when you do like questions such as every now and again you'll have like an intimidate or persuasive will, and you can use both of them and basically cut short all the jibber jabber and chatter, and you get straight to the point. And what happens as well, your Fighters Guild, as well as doing the quests for the Fighters Guild, when you're fighting Daedra, when you're in a dungeon you're fighting Daedra, you get a little bit of XP towards your Fighters Guild. And with the Mages Guild, every time you read a book, you see me going around reading tons of books, if you get one of the lore books, that also puts a bit of XP on your Mages Guild, so you can rank up quite easily with them too. Get to level 10 in no well, it takes a while, but you get the drift. So while we're here, there's quite a few books to read, so we might as well go and read them.
Finally! I was beginning to think you'd never show up here.
Not just yet, mate. You see all these quests, but you shall leave them for the time being. Here we go. So we leveled up a couple of times there. And as I said, what happens when you read the books, you see XP, it gradually gets up there. So that join the Fighters and join the Mages Guild. You can do the quests if you want, but we're going to leave them for the time being. Now the next one is a very important one. Crafting. I'll show you how. And writs. So we're going to start these now.
You here for crafting certification? Don't worry, there's
You
no
got to
cost
get
involved.
certificated
Your allowance
first.
covers all my fees. Once you're certified, they'll let you fulfill the crafting writs. Everyone wins. They're daily requests for crafted goods, but they're only available to certified crafters. If you can show me you know your craft, I'll get you certified. I can train and certify blacksmiths, clothiers, and woodworkers. If that sounds like something you'd want, we can get started.
Right.
Excellent. We can get started whenever you're ready. Let me know if you have some time. I can train and certify you in something else.
Might as well do
You know
these.
your way around a forge and I'll certify you. But you have to commit. I can only train one discipline at a time. I want you to craft a simple iron dagger. First you'll mine some iron ore, then refine the ore into iron ingots. You'll use those ingots to make the dagger. Yes, you have to prove you know your way around the blacksmithing station. There's a place outside of town which should still have some iron ore veins. Head there and mine it for yourself. Bring me 10 solid chunks of iron ore. If those veins are played out...
Oh, we leveled up as well. Ah, right, level 18. I don't think I'm going to get it. Alright, well level 18, obviously you get all these likes of apartments, and you get a bit of furniture as well. I've got all these. But you also get, when you're at level 18, you also get the new storage chest. Now I haven't got it because one of my other characters is already level 18 and I got it on that, but take it from me, you do. I love that. Everything into there. Right, so let's go on. We're gonna go and find some more. Don't know why it's telling me go and find some more, because I've got loads. Oh, there's a skill. Sky shard. Nab that while we're here. I don't know what's going on inside chat there. If you can see that. Oh, Divvy's gone the wrong way. Yeah, I have. Thought I had. Oh, Colby's doing his speed runs in the pledges. Oh God.
What?
And when he does speed runs, he does speed runs. You're knackered. That dog's getting on my nerves. Right, so you need to get certificated to do your writs. And also it opens up the skill lines. First we need to go and find some iron. Right. So you've all seen me doing this about 10 million times already. So we need to go back to see that girl. So basically this is like your crafting 101. Crafting for beginners. Right, just gonna have a chat to it.
You're back. I take it you found enough ore? Refining ore into ingots is a good way to build your muscles. Well, in one arm. Best to switch every now and then. Otherwise, you'll be lopsided. Go to the blacksmithing station and craft an iron dagger. Nothing fancy. You shouldn't need more than 2 iron ingots. Oh, and you'll need a style material. You can purchase them from any blacksmith. Every race has a traditional material they work into their weapons and armor. For example, the Imperial style material is nickel. I should know. Every day in the Legion camps, I worked a pile of it.
Alright.
The Orc style material is manganese. See if you can work it. You can learn how to craft with another race's style material by studying racial motif books. They're quite rare, mostly held by collectors, so watch for them in your travels.
Okay. So that's where your motifs come in. Right, so what we gotta do? Get a dagger, isn't it? Gotta refine first. Okay. And then create. Simple dagger. These are all your styles. And we'll go orc. There we go. Simple. And if you need materials, as you can see, you just talk to the blacksmith.
Craft an iron dagger. You'll need some iron ingots and a style material. The
Got it.
trick is the style material, but I'm sure you know that. Next is deconstruction. You learn a lot when you break something into parts, even more so when it's someone else's work. Go deconstruct your dagger, or anything else really, as long as you do it at a blacksmithing station. You'll regain some components, of course, but the real trick is to deconstruct another crafter's work. You can learn far more by disassembling someone else's material than your own.
Okay, so that's where, you know, where I showed you the little blue squiggly things. That's what she means by that. So you got to deconstruct that. And while we're here, we might as well do our research. Okay.
You certainly know your way around a forge. You're a blacksmith, and let none tell you otherwise. Of course, I'll get you certified right away so you can fulfill blacksmith crafting writs immediately.
There we go.
Let me know if you have some time. I can train and certify you in something else. A good woodworker sees the final product before cutting the first block of wood. But I can't teach 2 crafts at once. If you commit yourself to the training, I'll certify. I want to know if you can craft a maple bow. First, go harvest some rough maple. You'll refine it into sanded maple at a woodworking station. Last, you'll take the sanded maple and turn it into a maple bow. Absolutely. Bows are challenging to craft. Show me you're up to the challenge and I'll happily certify you. There's a place nearby which should have what you need. Collect an armload and return here. If there's not enough, you'll need to search for more.
So it's literally the same. So we're going to go and find some maple. Through that door. So I said, this is like your basic, how to learn to craft. It doesn't touch on the taunt yet, but that's a bit further down the line. What the bloody hell's that? A bit weird. Floating in the sky. Got one of them now. Right, and again, you've all seen me doing this about 20 million times. Oh, there's a chest. Easy. It's weird how they leave these here. Oh, we'll have some of that. Free stuff. Yay, we like free stuff. He's still standing around. You waiting a while. Alright, so I'm going to go and talk to that girl again.
Look for rough maple in forested areas. Sometimes you'll see logs washed up on beaches. You should avoid cutting a rough maple log with a wasp nest inside. It's rather unpleasant. So are the lotions you'll need for the stings.
So that's supposed to be a joke.
Craft a maple bow at a woodworking station.
ESO
You'll
joke.
need sanded maple, also a style material. Scavenge them yourself, or buy a style material from a carpenter. Every race has a traditional material they work into their weapons and armor. For example, the Imperial style
Yeah, we know this
material
bit,
is
love.
nickel.
Right. So, refine. Great. She wants a bow, doesn't she? Yeah, so we got bow, sanded maple, orc style. So we haven't actually learned, you know, when we're doing all our research, this is what it's for. We'll get onto that another time. Let's get the basics nailed down first.
Craft a maple bow. Bring some sanded maple to a woodworking station as well. A good bow will get you far in life. Making good bows will get you farther. Excellent! Now we can talk about deconstruction. You grow as a woodworker when you disassemble your own creations, even more so with someone else's work.
Yeah, I bet we know about that.
You'll regain some components, of course, but the real trick is to deconstruct.
Yeah, we know about that as well. Right, deconstruct. Now we'll do our research while we're here.
I've seen every... Certainly. You're more than qualified to fulfill woodworking crafting writ. There's only one more certification I can provide. If you need training, I have time. If you convince me you know how to use a needle and thread, I'll certify you. However, you must commit. I can't certify two things at... Show me you can craft a pair of homespun gloves. First, you'll collect some raw jute, then return here and refine it. Finally, you'll use... Of course. It was the first trade I studied. I'm happy to certify anyone familiar with a clothing station. Now, I spotted some raw jute growing on the outskirts of town. You might as well harvest it yourself.
Right. So. It's back this way. Must make it quiet in Daggerfall tonight. It's the house where we got dragged off to last time we turned up here. Okay, so we're searching for raw juice. Right, got it. There's another stables, by the way. Train your horse. First thing you do when you log on, train your horse.
The dog probably wants a handout, like half the peasants in the city.
Search Gracia. Raw jute is plentiful if you know where to look. Just don't shoot. Head to the clothing station and craft a pair of homespun gloves. You shouldn't need much refined jute.
Right, okay. We've done all that, so on the other two. So what are we looking for? Gloves. We've seen them. There they are. Yeah, we'll go with the hawk as well. There we go. Oh, while we're there. Oh no, we'll do that in a minute. We've got to deconstruct anyway, haven't we?
Craft a pair of You know, I'm a master clothier, yet I still own a pair of homespun gloves. They keep my hands warm at night. Sometimes. Wonderful. Now for deconstruction. There's much to learn. You'll regain some components.
Right. Yeah, we know that. See if we got anything to research.
You're more than capable. Already done. You'll now... I have nothing left to teach. Have you spoken? Of course. What do you want to know? Fair question. I was an apprentice clothier in the Imperial City, but my old fusspot of a master had no plans to retire. So I joined the 7th Legion's baggage train.
Yabba. Right, so we're sophisticated in blacksmith, woodwork and clothing, and we've got all our major skill lines now. We'll have to anyway. Right, so now we just need the other three: alchemy, enchanting and master chef. And you picked them up.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
I'll go away, Stalker. In the Mages Guild. It's literally the same process. And the same yabba. You talk to this fella here.
There is much more I can teach you. What else do you hope to learn from me? A provisioner condenses the essence of ingredients into food or drink. A true artist balances palate with nutrition. Provisioning is a rewarding but grueling profession. Gruel, you see. I am capable of levity, on occasion. Yes, I hope you don't think it beneath you. As bards learn lyrics before singing them, provisioners must work from recipes. A recipe specifies volume, proportion, and preparation time. Understanding these principles is key.
Right, I've got
Now,
these again.
a moment of truth. Go to a cooking pot with your ingredients and follow the recipe. Return to me with the results, so your worth as a cook may be judged. Ingredients? One is solid, the other liquid. Truly, I don't understand. Quality food and drink boosts your energy, and a full belly lasts for quite some time. A provisioner's fare is much healthier than any old slop you find around.
Now if you do need, obviously I've got the recipe and I've got the thingies, but it's in the chest here by the way. So if you need the recipe, you just pick it up there. Right. There's always cooking fires in the inn. So if you see it in, there's always a cooking fire there. Right. So these are all the recipes I've learned so far. There's quite a few. Right, so we're going to do this roast bacon. As you see there, increases your health by just on 4,500, 35 minutes. Obviously the better quality ones you get, yeah, we picked that up. See, it goes for 2 hours, that one. You get all different ones. Yeah. Creates magic, huh? Okay. Well, it should be here. Here he is.
Bring me your culinary creation so I might inspect it. I'll determine whether or not you deserve some. Interesting scent. Do I detect a hint of Wamasu? No, that can't be right. Not how I do it, of course, but interesting enough to pass certification. You may now fulfill provisioning rites. Your command of the crafts is impressive, but not yet in totality. I am still capable. Enchanters harness the possibility of runes, transforming them into the certainty of glyphs. I'll teach you, but I can only focus on potency, essence, and aspect. All beneath the stars bear these component concepts. When combined, they form glyphs, which add enchantments to items. First, you'll find these component runes. Then I will have you create a glyph. Absolutely, for such is the essence of enchanting. Runes of potency, essence, and aspect are the fundamental components of glyphs. Collect one of each variety before you return. We begin at the enchanting table. There you will combine a rune of potency, essence, and aspect. This simple puzzle forms a glyph. Now go, piece them together.
Trifling glyph of health. Okie dokie. So we're going to go and find an enchanting table. I do all my writs. Obviously on my other characters I do all my writs in Daggerfall. because everything's so close at hand. Oh, another duolite. I'll just run through the middle of it. Okay. Right. Great. Rifling, which is level 1. So we can use any of them. I think it's that one actually. And then, if I remember rightly, it's ochre. Yeah. See if that does it. There we go. So that's your first glyph done. Okay. Oh. I was going to say he's standing behind me.
Craft a glyph using a rune of potency, essence, and aspect. Return when you have forged intent. You should attach it to an item so you can see the enchantment's effects. You are now certified to fulfill enchanting rites. Your command of the crafts is impressive, but not yet in totality. I am alchemists are masters of the elixir. They trap magic in a bottle for later use. But I can only, as with master chefs, every alchemist must assemble the right components before crafting a special concoction. Yes, every alchemical mixture requires a solvent, a pure liquid base, and reagents such as herbs and flowers. Now go, find a solvent and some reagents. Once you have what you need, good. Now go to an alchemy station. Use a solvent and 2 differing reagents to craft a potion. The reagents must possess common traits, or you'll waste all components.
Right, sip of elf. Okay, right, I'll just show you because obviously I've got the ingredients. But you need and he does usually got these two still dueling. He does usually tell you where to go. And usually you just have to go over there. You get like a little, you know, like the little blue circle just over there. But we've got the ingredients, so. Go to our crafting station. And it's natural water. And if I remember rightly, it's mountain flowers and that one. There we go. And then what'll happen is when you find what you discover, yeah, whatever you need to, it'll pop up there. So obviously it's got restore health, so you know that one. But again, you'll work your way through all them. Always behind us, isn't it? There we go.
Blend the solvent's purity with the your potions have a slight fizz to them, but your skill with admixtures is unquestioned. Far better than my former apprentice. You are now authorized to obtain and fulfill alchemy. Mastery of 3 crafts is its own reward.
Okay, so now we can do writs. Let's see what we got, what goodies we got there. too busy. Right, okay. So now we can do writs. Well, your writs, if you don't know already, are your daily quests. Now you can see you see your blue markers there. Well, these are like your daily quests. Obviously once a day. Now the reason why I done them tonight is because when you do your dailies, with the festival being on, you get crates. Now I was going to leave these until I got to level 50 maxed out on them, but because of the crates, and again just show you what we need to do, you take these and so for this festival it's you got to complete dailies and you've got to complete weeklies as well. And for the more advanced, I don't have to tell you, but you can get like dailies off when you complete the Fighters Guild storyline, you get dailies off them, you get dailies off the Mages Guild, literally pick up dailies everywhere. You're Undaunted, DLCs like the Dark Brotherhood. Alright, let's see what we've got to make here. Oh, how come that's come up? Didn't even have to do that one. Right, so we've got to make 3 iron swords. Okay. Again, don't forget your style. Doesn't really make no difference. And again, it's worth doing these at a lower level, because you do actually get quite a lot of stuff off them, and you get tons of XP. Alright, we're gonna make, yeah, one of them. Two of them. Okay, what else have we got? Said if you need materials, I would always say go and check guild traders or your own guild store. Like clover and writ, but you can also buy them off the, like the blacksmith, and obviously you've got the clover there, and out of merchants and such as. But I would always say try your guild traders. That's why I pointed out where the guild traders were, by the way. So it's robe, breeches, and epaulets. Alright, so we're going to make some of these. Breeches as well, wasn't it? And epaulets. Okay, so we've done that one. Trifling glyph of Magicka with tar. Alright. First, that one. Now, which is Magicka? I forgot. That's stamina. I'm sure it's that one. And what happens is similar to it, as you can see there. Now it'll tell you health. I'm sure that is Magicka. We'll soon see. There we go. So what I'll say now, here we go, look, magic hat. Okay. Alright, so it's literally them two recipes that we got in. And again, if you haven't got the recipe, always go to the inn and speak to the innkeeper and the brewer.
Did I really just see that?
They've always got the recipes that you need for your writs. But we've got these already, so. Alright, so we need wine, that's the one. And fishy sticks, that's the one. There we go. And what are we gonna make now? 4 shields, Jesus. Can you see that in the chat there? Somebody said 4k, nothing to make. Now if he was in the guild he'd probably get that for free. Right. So we've got to make 2 resto staffs. Oh yeah, I might as well do these first. Okay, we got to make a resto staff, wasn't it? Yeah. There we go. Right, so that's all our writs done. So we're going to drop these off. I said I was going to leave this until I got to level 50. But what I will be doing every stream, and because the festival's on, they count towards your dailies, so you get free boxes, as you'll see in a minute. So if you see anything with a blue quest marker, that's either a daily or a weekly. Pick it up, complete it, and you'll get your free anniversary crates. Okay, let's drop off our writs. This is where you drop off all your writs. As I said, it's worth doing because you do get quite a bit of stuff and a load of XP. There you go, look.
You get used to the spirits, in case you want.
So you're going to get 6.
Shifting cargo is thirsty work.
6.
Another day, another delivery.
And nothing.
I've never lost a shipment. Yours will make it through. More supplies. It seems this shift will never end. I hear the roads aren't
There you
safe.
go. We've got a load of XP, a load of gold. What more do you want? Alright. See, look, so you get a load of ingredients. Ooh. And these boxes, the Jubilee gift box, what they've been doing is getting quite a bit of, I know on my other character, you're getting some quite rare, oh yeah, motifs there. Let me do on all the rare ones. We haven't really got much there, have we? But okay. Pick it. Okay, so we got that motif there. We can learn that. Got some repair kits as well. Okay. Oh, transmute crystals as well, eh? I don't think we need to worry about them just at our levels at the moment. Right. Just bear with me because I'll just go and get rid of all what I don't need. Go away.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
I don't care. Right, so that's your crafting and your writs. Anything needs refining? No. Deconstruct. Oh, there you go. That's one of them blue squiggly line things. So, hey, happy days. Did I do research on that? Didn't I? Yeah. Oh, somebody's left a cake out. Get rid of them. Aha, so we got one to sell there. Research, yeah. No, I'm not going to break any of them down because for me, I might need them for my other character. We've done our research, okay. Alright, let's go and talk to the blacksmith. Sell stuff.
Steel and stuff.
Sell that. You sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Okay. So we're going to break them glyphs down. Because obviously you get more. You get a bit of XP off them. You don't really need your glyphs at the moment. But you don't really get much for ones that you've made, as you can see there. But you do off others. So you get more XP if it's crafted by other people, or you know, you pick it up as you go along. Okay. I just barge in. Is there anything I need to drop off here? Yeah, that. I think we're good there. Okay. So these are all your styles and such as now. said, you collect tons of them as you're going along anyway. What shall we do next? Trying to find. Where's it gone? Is it in supplies? The house brochure. Oh, there it is. Room to spare. So this is how you get your house. Oh, I always thought he was in the bank. Oh, where is he? But they're still there. There he is. Oh, alright, she is.
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things. Can I interest you in a room at the local inn? Actually, wait, that came out wrong. Look, empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. But I think we can come to a sort of arrangement. And not the sort of arrangement that involves a few drinks. Let me be clear about that. I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to. And I have a feeling about you. You've done something great and are probably on the way to do something greater. Seems like we can help each other here. Yeah, all right. Details. I can see how this might be a bit sketchy, but don't worry. The inn room is well kept, conveniently located. I know you adventuring types wanting a home in every town. This would be a nice addition to your holdings. No catch. I just need someone to freshen up my image. And my gut tells me you're the one to do that. As long as you're not planning on turning it into a skooma den or an outlaw's refuge, the room is all yours. Oh, sure. You can set up some crafting stations, house your pets, display any treasures or trophies you've come upon in your adventures. Hey, you can even set up a target dummy to practice combat. Just don't demolish the place and we're good. Excellent. You won't regret this decision, I swear. Here's the deed and key to the room. Took me a while, but I finally was able to take them back from the last tenant. Required more time in the sewers than I had hoped for, but hey, that's business. Hope the room is to your liking. With your reputation, I'm sure you shouldn't have any trouble with the neighbors. If you do, remember death threats are not the way to go. Had a spot of trouble when my last tenant started sending those out. Nope, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine. Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off of cobble floors. But that's not even the worst of it. I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, I own this and several other properties throughout Tamriel. It pays to diversify. Of course, that means I've got to look out for a variety of troubles.
Right, so we got our first house. Well, first room. You can cram all your furniture in here. And there you go, you got your first room. I don't think you can get much in here, like, but right, let's see what. Oh, got my storage boxes. So you get one of them for it in level 18. Okay, all my trophies. Oh yeah, we'll stick that in there. Alright, there we go. At least something's in there. There you go. I'll burn the place down. Can I look at that? You can't even get much in there, look. So obviously if you want to decorate your house, again you'll come across loads of like recipes and such as to do. But I'm just going to leave that there. Taking space up in my bank space. So if you haven't got one already, at least it's worth picking up. Throw a bed in there. Jesus. Okay. And what happens is when you do get a house, obviously it pops up as you own it, so you get it right there and you can just fast travel to it. Okay, so that's a bit about housing. What's next? What's next? What's next? What's do I need to show? Oh, I'll tell you what we'll do.
Help me get back on my feet.
And just so we can get a ton of XP. Now, if you remember when you're at level 10, you got that email. Let me just pull it up. Social Cyrodiil awaits. So you get that when you're at level 10, so you can go and do your PvP. So what we'll do is we're going to do the basically again like a bit of a trainer missions on it. So we'll go to Kine. Just hope we don't get spotted by Twisted, otherwise he'll rope us in. We'll set that as our home campaign. Okay. We'll join now. Okay. So Kine is like the tested area. It's only up to level 50, yeah, below level 50. So you don't get any like your CP points in there. There is a way of getting around it, but don't worry about that one. There's 24 players in there already. Right, so we're going to enter that one. Accept. Travel to campaign. Enter campaign. As I said, Cyrodiil's your PvP area. Pretty much like your Dark Zone in Division. Just got a load of nutters running around trying to kill each other. It's actually quite fun. Build wise, it's entirely different to PvE. Okay, so we've got a couple of quests here. Now we don't need to talk to the captain one. The simple reason that's for Imperial City. We don't need to talk to him. We need to talk to this girl.
You seem in need of guidance. If you wish to know more of warfare in Cyrodiil, I can start you on the path. The simplest of tasks to begin. Carry these munitions to Bugbesh, master of the siege range near the You are the best judge of that.
Okay, so welcome to...
Hold a moment, soldier. The Covenant needs you.
So... Tell you what, we're going to pick that Waste Shrine, but that's not how you travel around in Cyrodiil. It's a bit different. We're just going to pick it up. Okay, so you use these things to travel around. So if Daggerfall has got a keep or it's blue, you can actually travel to it. So as you can see, most of the map's red. It's always bloody red. But this is like a safe zone here. You can't get into here. That's probably where our lot are. There. That's under attack. Alright. Right, so we've got to go to here. So as I said, this is like your PvP training. And we've travelled to Siege Range, which is somewhere down here. Okay, so it's this way. Come on, donkey. Let's go. If you don't want to do the training, you just go and speak to the Grand Warlord there. You can jump straight in. But we're doing the training for the simple reason you get tons of XP off it. Okay, so we're going to have a gap to this girl.
Nothing like the smell of a freshly oiled trebuchet, is there? Well, finally. Zare promised these yesterday. We're always running low. Thank you for delivering them. Like I tell all the new recruits, siege weapons rule the battlefield. So you need to know how to use them.
You okay, mate?
Hear about trebuchets, ballistae, and catapults.
Where have you
Talk to
been?
Cyrodiil. For battering rams and flaming oil, go find Mark. Why else are we here? We set up perfectly good siege engines that you recruits ruin. Makes me want to bash in some heads. Try out each weapon, hit the target dummies with them. Don't break anything. And see me when you're done.
I'll be back. Oh, here we go. Another reward. Repair kits. Okay, we'll have them. Okay, and that opens up your Alliance War skill lines. So you've got Assault, and obviously your skills. There's quite a few there, decent ones. Vigor's a good one. And that Caltrops is a good one as well. And Support. And obviously you use most of these when you're in PvP. There. Alright, so you're getting a job, eh? Oh, good luck on that one, mate. Be able to buy more games. Right, and the currency in PvP is Alliance points. There you go, Alliance points. You use them to buy all kinds. Siege equipment, repair equipment, all kinds. But we're going to have a bit of fun. I know Will's joined us, and Will loves his PvP. Don't you, Will? Alright, so we're going to hit the targets. Let's have a look. Where's some targets? And that's one there, isn't it? Fire. Yes. Okay. That's catapults. Lightning ballistas. Oh, bit short there. He's all grown up. Here we go. Oh, I'll tell you what, mate, have you seen the map? Oh. As usual, it's all red. I think Twist's on by the looks of things. Attacking there. It's always bloody red. Red's like the biggest alliances on it. Right, we need to... Now obviously the treasure brigades, you get quite a bit of distance on them, and they are good fun. Used for breaking walls. Alright, there we go. So we want to have another jibber jabber to it.
Find out all you need to know? Good. You can buy siege weapons from a siege merchant at our entry gates or at forts we control. You need to know how to repair walls, doors, and siege engines. To hold onto our forts, we need to undo the damage our enemies inflict on them. Siege weapons can be repaired too. First, kill the attackers, then repair kits can fix some of the damage. Here's a practice repair kit. Use it on a siege weapon. When you're done, go speak with Aurel. Use the repair kit first, then go talk to Aurel.
Okay. Alright, so we gotta go to repair kits. And Do 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 do. Is it slottables? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Ah, there we go. Let's sign it. We'll sign it today. And again. Your up button, and it's repaired. Okay, let's get our potions back. Alright, let's have a gap to this girl.
You are always welcome here, warrior. Others need to speak with you now, warrior. Go to the Elder Scroll Temple of Almaruma and speak with Protector Isli. She plays a vital part in the Covenant's mission to conquer Cyrodiil.
Right, so we got some more alliance points. Let's get my horse out, I think. Slow ass horse. Come on, donkey. Giddy up. Yeah, well, the anniversary festival started, so we got another load of double XP by eating our cake. Well, that's a point. Hang on a sec. Check mine's still there. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Oh, I've never seen that before. Okay. Yeah, so it's all about Elder Scrolls. Not be funny, what else would it be about?
The Elder Scroll of Almaruma has been stolen. I can tell you of the Elder Scrolls, but this temple is an empty shell until our scroll returns. Perhaps you can help when your training is done.
Oh, that's new. Doesn't usually pop up like that.
To most Covenant soldiers, the Elder Scrolls are means to an end, weapons that will help us conquer Cyrodiil. But they are far more than that. The scrolls record all past and future events, but reading them causes blindness, madness, perhaps even death. We do not know when they were created. Many believe they were crafted by the Aedra for reasons unknown. The temples were made to honor the scrolls. We built them upon the soil of Cyrodiil, close enough to the battlefields to bestow their blessings upon our troops. All members of the Covenant are welcome here. The Grand Warlord orders these attacks. Access to each Elder Scroll is blocked by a gate. To unlock the gate, both forts protecting it must be taken from the alliance that holds the scroll. Once the forts are captured, the path to the temple is open. The Elder Scroll has to be brought to one of our 6 original forts. Once there, it must be placed upon a scroll pedestal before it is truly ours. Needless to say, many warriors must work together to capture an Elder Scroll. The Elder Scroll, to most Covenant soldiers, the Elder Scrolls are means to Grand Warlord Dortine. The Elder Scrolls matter only because they bestow blessing. Books in this temple contain information about the scrolls if you wish to know more. When you are done here, go speak with Grand Warlord Dortine. Anything else you need to know about the war, she can tell you.
Okay. Let's read our books over here. So the idea is obviously go around to nicking all the scrolls, usually in these places like so these. Yeah, there's one there. So you've got to bust the forts, nick the scrolls and get them back to your own. tell me about it, mate. So deep. It's literally like, you know, it is another world. Writers must have been. Must have taken years to think it all up. Then we come along and fuck it up. Right, let's get back to the warlord then. Report to duty. Private bum nug. Oh, there was a bloody thingy around here somewhere. Sky shard. So we're not going to do any now, but we will certainly be doing some PvP at a later stage. And no doubt, young Will there, he will join us. He's always over there. Okay, use the door. Alright, use the door. That was easy enough. Right, let's go and have a yabba to the Grand Warlord. Where is she? Oh, she's in that tent. I think. Right, so yeah, just while we're here. I just seen him. Oh, there you go. As I said, the currency over here is alliance points, and obviously you can buy all your stuff, battering rams and everything. Oh, forward camp. You can get all your catapults and such as. Repair kits. And it's great fun.
Hold a moment, soldier. The Covenant needs you. Your training nears its end. Now to tell you how we capture the enemy's forts and resources. Our foes' forts and resources must be taken. Fort walls or gates must be smashed down for us to reach the heart of the enemy's stronghold. The defenders must be defeated, and our banner raised on the flagpole. Easy to say, harder to do. Every conquest weakens our enemies and brings the Covenant closer to control of Cyrodiil. Your participation in these actions enables you to acquire equipment and weapons from Covenant siege. Grulzul carries my orders to Generals Kamagash and Amshadal. These are posted in the mission boards for all to see. Speak with General Kamagash.
Okay, so these are the dailies. You get dailies over here as well.
Yeah, what is it? New recruit, eh? Hope you're better than the last few who come through here. See the bounty and scouting boards on either side of me? Those are the missions I'm in charge of. Bounty missions are simple. Kill enemy soldiers. Grand Warlord Dortine needs information to plan our strategy. A scouting mission sends you deep into enemy territory. Find your target, scout around. General Amshadal supervises the other mission boards. Go talk.
Alright, so these are like your dailies over here. We won't be doing none.
Honor and faith. These to hear of battle and warfront missions, no doubt. These are under my care. Which would you like to learn? The enemy's resource sites, farms, mines, and lumber mills. Support their forts, enhancing their
You ever done any of these, Will?
battle missions send groups of
Don't think I've ever
soldiers to
done
capture
one.
resources and greatly weaken those forts. Battle is the best teacher, warrior. Accept missions posted to the boards. Experience the lands of Cyrodiil and advance the Covenant cause. I suggest.
Alright, okay. You've got dailies there as well. We won't be doing none, like. Okay, That's your tutorial to Cyrodiil PvP. God, we're doing loads tonight. Right, let's see what I've got there. What was that? You have mail. Oh yeah, I'll have some of that. Alright, so you got all kinds of armor sets. So, okay. Right, got more skill points. I'll sort them out at a different time. What's that? No, that's from before, isn't it? Right, okay, let's get back to Daggerfall. That's your one on. So you got around the. Alright, I don't think I've ever done one, mate. Around forts, you've got like some farms and mines. What you're supposed to do is you take the farms and the mines and such as, and it stops resources getting to the forts. So when you bust down the walls on the forts, the enemy can't repair it because if you control the mine, such as. Oh, as I said, we'll get a bit more into that because we will be doing some PvP. Don't worry. You can all laugh at me getting my ass kicked everywhere. Okay, so back over to Daggerfall. We'll finally go and talk to the Prophet. So we've done quite a bit tonight. Yeah, the festival started, so get double FP, but you get for doing your dailies. Oh, bleeding dueling again. Oh, with somebody dueling. Yeah, you get crates, anniversary crates for doing your dailies. So like your writs and such as, and you know what we're like anyway. We do our writs anyway. First thing we do, go and train your horse and do your writs before you start anything. But like your undaunted pledges, you get them off that as well, mate. And you get some good. You've been getting some quite rare motifs off them. Right, let's go and talk to the Prophet. Where was he? He was out here, wasn't he? Hey. Right, go,
there
Prophet.
You are, Vestige. We must speak at once. Listen well. I have located a safe harbor from which we might plan our course of action. You must meet me there. I awoke in a city of Bretons, its air heavy with the smells of baked bread, horses, and intrigue. Daggerfall. The harborage is in an abandoned cave outside the city.
Alright. No worries, Dumbledore, I'll come and get you. Right. Okay, there it is. On the other side. Go away! My bloody dog's doing my head in as well.
What do you want?
Alright, bud. See you in a minute. Okie dokie. Alright, while we're here. Bag merchants.
This one has the bag for you.
Right, let's upgrade our bags. Get 10 more slots. There we go. We go from 70 to 80. What I think I'll do, I'll top me cake up. Yum 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 yum. Does look nice, like, doesn't it? Wonder what the bananas are for, 'cause there's no bloody bananas there. Oh, it's still on there. Aye. Bit of a glitch there, I think. I'm sure there's a chest somewhere around here. Oh, must be mistaken. Okay, so these are solo missions. This is like the main storyline. They're all solo missions. As you can see. And this just gives you a bit of a backstory. So every region alliance has got one of these.
I hear familiar footfalls. Come closer, Vestige. Welcome to the harbourage, Vestige. This is as comfortable a home as an old dried-up husk like myself could hope for. Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the right smell about it. Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us nowhere. Before we truly understand our destination, we must speak of the past, of a sort. I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past, that you might understand the events that brought us to this time. Enter my mind, Vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past
Let me
events.
just read this bookshelf first.
Follow me, Vestige, and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis.
Right. Come on, Dumbledore, hurry up.
My part in the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life. The Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study.
It's always about the Elder Scrolls.
The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world. The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid living thing. They are not fixed. At At many points throughout history, the actions of heroic mortals have rewritten them. I only know that you are important, Vestige. The scrolls reveal to me that your destiny is intertwined with that of the five companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hope to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the dragon god, to accept their leader as one of the Dragonborn. The Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins.
Yeah, don't I know it.
That only a true Dragonborn could ignite the eternal dragon fires in the Imperials. Baron Aquilarius, the son of Colobian Duke, who led a rebellion against the Emperor Leovic and took the crown himself. Alas, Baron was not truly a Dragonborn, as those who sit upon the ruby throne must be, in accordance with tradition.
Yeah, well.
You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. It is time you met the five companions yourself and witnessed their fate. The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next,
I'm back.
A powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard
Just doing the harpage.
Leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Baron Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Manamako, the traitor, the King of Worms, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner.
Remember it well.
These were the five companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost Amulet of Kings. Manamako convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon fires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn. By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne.
So in about 1,000 years I can go and sit on the throne then.
By divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender. Each of the five companions were chosen for their skill and courage, and each was given a special role to perform in the party. Who would you like to know? You've already met Lyris. She's a Nord warrior from the frozen lands of Skyrim to the north, and it is said that her family lineage contains the blood of giants. Varen chose her.
We'll see. That's why she's about 7 foot tall.
His personal bodyguard. Sai Sahan came from a long line of Red Guard swordmaster nobles. He was the leader of the Dragon Guard, the security detail of Varen and the Elder Council. While Lyris was Varen's bodyguard, Sai was charged with protecting the entire group. The Therns are one of the most influential families in Cyrodiil. Abner, their patriarch, is the leader of the Elder Council, a powerful battle mage and a shrewd politician. With his council, Varen was able to seize the Imperial throne years before. Manamako the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness. Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat our world has ever known.
Oh, let's turn around. Just go on a bit, this. But it's important stuff for the backstory. As we all said, you know, the lore behind this is just fantastic. I'm going to stand over there so you can hear him.
You have my word.
It better work, Manamako, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
There's only one Dragonborn.
Baron Aquilarius, you are no heir to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
Well, I don't think that went to according as planned.
Marco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Molag Bal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh, forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
Ooh, eh. Alright, Rob. Yeah. Took a bit of time to get here though, mate, I must admit.
Allowing Marco to begin stealing the souls, his master needed to power the Dark Anchors and initiate the plane.
Cover you play yourself, Dan.
Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nan. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel will be protected from the Daedra. Manamako tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. It gave Molag Bal the opportunity to disconnect the souls of Nan from their hosts. Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai-Sahar took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Leris was captured by Manamako and delivered to Cold Harbor, the realm.
Well, they hope not, mate, because I'm on the EU server. Alright. Well, mine's alright.
Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Tripio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Manamako and his worm cult. When I discovered the truth about the five companions, I made subtle inquiries.
Too much waffle.
Not subtle enough. Manamako got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Cold Harbor, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me. The truth is always a threat to evil men. Manamako feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes.
No, PS4, mate.
Loose ends. Walk with me. Long ago was
Alright, you on PC, are you?
Kings was born by Alessia's heirs. Tamriel would be protected from the forces.
No, I said I'm on PS4, mate.
Tore the veil between worlds and gave Molag Bal the opportunity he desired.
Come on, double door for you. Oh, there's a familiar sound.
These terrible engines of destruction appearing all throughout Tamriel.
Alright, so PC servers are down. It's a bit of a bummer.
If the Lord of Brutality and Domination is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible plain battle. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity.
Well, to be honest, Rob, I've actually got it on PC and I've also got it on PS4, and I must admit I can't tell the bleeding difference, and I've got a decent graphics card as well. I've got a 980 GTX 980, which, as you know, is a decent graphics card, and I can't tell the bleeding difference.
History seems to have caught up with us. Shall
Right, let's get back. Right, okay, so that's the first
So
one
it
done.
begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now.
Alright.
And there is so much to
Know
do.
the area well, mate. Know the
this.
area well.
You will not walk this path alone. We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. We must assemble our own group.
I gathered that with, alright lads. I'm surprised you never said, alright lad.
Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time. Minamarco's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat.
As I mate, I do actually do a bit on both. Well, when I say I do a bit, for the last 6 months I've battered this, and I haven't really done much on my PC. But I have been known to be a bit of a PC gamer as well.
You when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, listeners.
Right, there we go. That's the first one done. Okay, so that's the main mission. I don't know, well, why do you want a PS Pro? It's unless you get a 4K telly. Yeah, but you've been building that PC for the last 2 years. Yeah, it's invested. I have.
Seek me by the cliffs outside Daggerfall.
Oh, spooky Dumbledore's back. No, we'll leave that for the time being. Yeah, obviously I've started again a couple of weeks ago when they brought out the new reward system, and I thought I'd stream it, but I have got. No, I'd have to log out. I've got a main character. It's like, you know, me crafter and all that. At the moment he's about, I think he's 490 now. And I've done literally everything there is to be done. The only thing I haven't really done is Imperial City and Craglawn. I haven't done Craglawn. I haven't done much in Craglawn. Oh, where's that moaning dog? Let's do that. Where's it gone now? Been fucking chasing me around for the last. But it is one of them games where you have to put a bit of time in. And Blackbeard, who obviously you can see there, is a good mate of mine, and he's just got back into it. It's a difficult one, that one, mate, because I'm for all playing through the story, and I think that's better when you play through the story. But obviously you've got all your, you know, you've got like your Undaunted. If you go and do your pledges, you're going to get loads of XP off them. Craglawn's always a favourite one, as is Skyreach. That's always a good ones. But again, I'm for playing through the story. And as I said, on my other character, I've actually done all 3 alliances. So I've done me Cadwell Silver, me Cadwell Gold, Thieves Guild, Brotherhood, because I've got ESO Plus, so I've got all the DLCs as well. So it's, as I said, I'd just say to people, just play through the story. Probably the best way. Or Blackbeard there will probably have a different version. Because no matter how many times you tell him, he just wants, because he's like you, I just want to be higher. I think he's about 270 now. Where's that bloody dog gone? Yeah, well, again, I don't know what it. Obviously, PC, it's a bit different, but if you're in a guild, if you're in a decent guild, yeah, it's well worth getting, just for your craft bag. I'd pay a tenner a month just for my craft bag. But, right, okay, we're going to start the main missions for Daggerfall. And you know that moaning dog that's always followed me around? Well, this is what he's moaning for. It appears to be a note. Okay, so this is like the main missions for the Daggerfall Covenant. Alright, so we're going to go and talk to these people. There's usually a fella pops up there and attacks you. Must have heard about me. And they ran off. Yeah, I'd say, mate, if you're in a decent guild, it helps a lot. Because you obviously, I mean, the likes of me, I'm in a decent guild myself, and it. Yeah, I know what you're bloody like. I said, Will's, he's one of these XPs. No matter what you tell him.
Flowers for sale. Oh, that's a pity. Well, now this is a mess. I'm taking a chance here. Sometimes I hear strange things, like what's on that note. Black roses with
But as I said, if you're in a decent guild, they tend to, especially, you know, you get like your 720s. You don't mind if you're, you know, 160 or what, as long as you're, you know, piss ass around.
With a note? I don't know. That's just what Roy did. He would find out things. Daggerfall has many eyes and ears. After all, information is cheaper than war.
Yeah, we had no problems on the PS4, mate, I must admit. Alright, so we had a jibber jabber to here. We're going to have a chat to this fella now.
Welcome, friend. You can't get better fruits or vegetables anywhere in Daggerfall. I guarantee it. Look, I don't want any trouble. That's a phrase used by the King's intelligence network. It means someone's going to get killed. I don't want to know anything more. Just leave me out of this. I said leave me alone. Take your questions and go. I'm not involved in this. Damn persistent, aren't you? Roy's a friend. I trust him. People I don't know, I don't trust. And I don't know you.
Alright, not bad. Sweet. Coming back with me blade of woe. Finish you off. Right.
What is it?
I'm afraid those aren't for sale. The crescent moon is the heraldry of the Casimir family,
Hmm.
the rulers of Daggerfall. Dead? Rugged fellow had a dog? That's Roy. Well, that was Roy. I'm sorry he's dead, but I'm not surprised. If you figure out what Roy knew and who killed him, I'm sure someone will reward you. It's also a good way to get yourself killed. If a crime has been committed, talk to Captain Arison. It's his job
A bit
to keep the
sketchy,
city
aren't
safe,
he?
so he's as good a choice as any, I guess. I liked Roy. He watched out for the merchants around here. And in exchange, we helped Roy. I listened and let Roy know what people were saying. If we ever told him something important, Roy made sure the right people were informed.
Yeah, you've missed 2 festivals. Nah, not much, mate. I said to you, missed the jester, and you're missing the... So you better get your ass back on.
Staying out of trouble.
Well, exactly. Plus as well, don't forget you're picking up skill points as well. It's go away.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
I don't care, to be honest. As you know, oh yeah. Come here, you little shit. Damn it.
What do you want?
Yeah, certainly does. But as well as, again, I was just saying to Blackbeard there, when you do your dailies as well, you get crates.
Move along. Roy, where is he? Why did he send a stranger in his place?
Yeah.
Dead. Mara's hands. Let me look at that note.
So you've had like 3 weeks.
Someone who uses dark nature magic.
Because you obviously had the Chester Festival, and you've got this one that runs to the 14th. There's like 3 weeks of double XP. So it would have been an ideal time to jump on and batter it.
Just don't try to play me for a fool. But with Roy dead, I don't seem to have much of a choice. Talk to Grenna Grakush at the Rosy Lion Inn. If Roy was onto something, she'll know what to do. Betray.
Okay. So it's back to the Rosy Inn. But I like doing the quests though. Problem is I'm running out of them. I don't think you've done any of these, have you, Will? Be surprised.
I'm busy. Can't you see I'm drinking here? And? Why are we talking? By Malakath. Roy stepped on a nest of snakes this time. One of the vipers is upstairs. He might know something. I confront him, but he knows me. Maybe a stranger like you can get him to talk. Eager. Reminds me of Roy. Go upstairs. Find Levesque and rattle his teeth, but don't kill him. You may need him later. Just don't mention me. I'm not an agent of the Crown. I'm just an orc enjoying her ale.
Oh, no killing. Well, I suppose that's the beauty of this game. If people like me who do like the quests and play it,
I had anything to do with that, do you? Agreed.
I've already done enough of your bloody quests, so yeah.
He lives next door to the inn, in the large manor house. I'm a mason, you see. Martine wanted me to make him a map of the tunnels beneath, the secret ones that lead to the castle. But I don't know what he's planning, I swear. I just needed the gold. I've got my own troubles back in Wayrest.
Right, I'm gonna have a chat to her again.
You're back. What happened? I thought I heard some noise upstairs. But you don't look any worse for the wear. Did you let that snake Levesque live? Martine the merchant? We need to know everything. Get inside Larano's manor. Look for anything that can shed light on what they're planning. I'll stay here and keep an eye on Levesque, so take anything you find straight to Captain Erison.
I don't mind doing them on solos, I must admit. The other character's a tank, so it's quite easy to solo most things. Whereas this one eventually will be a DPS. Eventually. Right, this place is getting robbed. Everything getting murdered. Right, it might take a bit of time this, because this place is getting well and truly robbed. There's usually loads of goodies in this place. He's still going on about that. Haven't you got enough? Oh, bookshelf. Yeah, I run a this one's a orc. I said my main character, he's actually an Imperial Templar, which is a brilliant tank build. And he is built just for health and health regen. But he's got some, again, the set had teamed him up with, he's got a good breath damage now as well, so get down, well slapped. Yeah, but how much are you prepared to pay for it though? That's the problem. Oh, bread. Right, anything else to rob? No. Let's go upstairs. Probably 10 million crown. I know what I like with this game. Like Steam, I like to empty our pockets. Oh, there's the big guy.
What? Kill the intruder.
He's down. Oh, just take a breather. There's a fellow orc. Okay. Right, so that's that place well and truly robbed. Let's get out of here.
Why carry on?
Alright Rob, cheers for tuning in mate. Thanks for tuning in. Nice speaking to you. I'll catch you around. Take it easy bro.
In the name of the king.
Most of the royal family is safe, but
cheers mate, nice one for that.
Brave and stubborn. He refuses to leave the throne room. I need more information to convince him of the danger he's in. His lordship. Keep this quiet, or we'll never find the assassins in time. Vines help us if the king is killed. It could destroy the alliance. I've taken every precaution to protect the royal family, but the king refuses to lay low. You need to find those assassins. Good. Talk to Susanna Atabas. She oversees the docks. Tell her what you discovered and she'll help in any way she can.
Alright bud, yeah, nice catching up with you. Oh, we've hit level 20. Let's see what we've got. Ooh. It's interesting. We'll go for that one. Lion Guard Knight. Okay. You got a crate as well, eh? Let's have a nose at that, see what that looks like. Oh yeah, it's not bad, is it? And blend in with the rest of them. And we got crates as well, didn't we?
This one welcomes you back.
Alright, let's see. Big gamble.
An excellent selection.
Probably a load of shite, but
Select your rewards, my friends. Breathtaking.
Not bad. White River. We'll have a look at them.
Cyrodiil will help you open a crate which contains special...
I'll get our little puppy out, see what he looks like, eh? Yeah, as if. Right, let's see what else we got there. Might as well use it. I got some. What's that? Ooh, well, they're good, aren't they? We'll keep hold of that. Right. Oh, we got two. Okie dokie. Right, where's my little puppy gone? There it is. Let's have a look at it. What can I call him? Right, we'll have to think of a name for him. So any suggestions? Ah, I've just thought of a name for him. Oh, he's tired.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Oh, well, you do me head in here now. I mean, proper do me head in. Do you know what I'm going to call me pup on me little wolf? Rufus. Little Rufus. That's what I'm going to call him. In honour of Rufus. On my PC account, as I said before when I was chatting to Rob there before, I've actually got this on PC as well. And I got, like when you got the Skyrim, when Skyrim come out on the PS4, you got codes and such as, so, and you could get like the Skyrim, you know, the and upturned horns and all that, and you got a mount and you got a dog. Nah, I'm not calling them Peaches.
Find these snakes and
I think I've got Peaches anyway. I'm going to call him Rufus. Little Rufus, that's what I'm going to call him.
We'll cut them down.
Yeah, little Rufus. Right, we're going to go search these boats.
What is it?
Didn't know you got crates. He's still there with his cake.
Varric's already on his way to the castle.
Get it, Rufus.
Your king is already dead.
Attack! Oh, I need to train him up a bit better. All he does is goes around yawning. Little scamper on him. Nice. Let's get back to the castle. Right, don't forget guys, as before when I said when you're doing a writs, if you ever need any materials, just go and have a chat to these guys here. Quite sure somebody's selling it.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Peaches. Doesn't look like a peaches.
Honor and steel.
Alright dude, whatever.
For the Knights of the King.
I will not. The dragon does not flee its lair.
They're coming for you. Wait, what was that?
Death to the king.
Frosty.
Get the king out of here. Go.
Don't worry, you Madge. I'm with you. I've got your back. I'll protect you.
Go around.
Do we have here a lizard with a crown? No one will stand in Engulf's way.
You're going down, boy.
Go. We'll handle this.
Good riddance.
Oh. Ow, my knee.
Captain, this isn't easy for me to say, but I want to apologize for ignoring your warnings.
It was nothing, my king. I apologize if I was impertinent in my duty.
Not at all, Arisen. Rise, please. In service to Daggerfall, our friend here is to have any support the Watch or the Knights can provide.
Of course. We'll do whatever we can to help find Angoff and determine his motives. All of Daggerfall stands behind our hero.
It would seem that the captain's concern for me was well-founded. You saved me from this assassin's blade, as well as from my own foolishness this day. Indeed. The body on my floor proves that. Who was this man who came to kill me? What did he want? Angoff? I've heard this name whispered by my agents. The Royal Spy Master reports of unrest across my kingdom, stirred into a froth by this Angoff. But that's all we know. Creating chaos is a method, not a goal. It's a means, not an end. There's more going on here than chaos for its own sake. We must get to the bottom of this. Oh yes, my friend. I hereby grant you special dispensation to investigate the villain Engoff in my name. But you must keep this quiet, for we don't want to tip our hand. I shall never forget your service this day, however.
Tire match. Alright, so that is right. Before we go, any good ESO, eh? Let's rob the place. See what goodies he's got. Loads of recipes. Lockpicks. If I need any more bloody lockpicks. Oi, get off the table. Down, boy. Down. A bit like my own dog. Takes no bloody notice of me. Oh, what's he doing here? Right. Now, where am I at? Now let me search that basket. No, it just should be. That's very strange. Right. Right guys, that's sort of like the main missions for Daggerfall. We're going to venture out to Daggerfall on our next stream, but we've done loads of stuff tonight. So we joined the mages and Fighters Guild. I'll just do a bit of a recap when I get out of here finally. So we joined the mages and the Fighters Guild, and don't forget to get your that one there and that one there, so always keep a couple of points back. And then we done, do you know what, I'm going to put some in, and we done touched on crafting, so we got certified in that. So you got all your skill lines open there. Writs,
Hero of Daggerfall, I'm honored.
and you might as well do your writs now, because obviously the festival you get your anniversary crates. And we done some introductions to Cyrodiil, and again don't forget they opened up them 2 quest lines there, skill lines there. What's he doing in the background there? And you get a few alliance points as well. There we go, look, nearly 7,500 AP points. They come in handy. And obviously we've done the first one for the main question. For Dumbledore. Oh. Or Dumbledore. And we've done the first one in Daggerfall, so we've done quite a lot tonight and we have covered quite a bit. So we'll call it a night. It's getting on a bit now. And obviously my old mate Will tuning in. Nice one, Will. Cheers for that, bud. Thanks for your support as usual. But I want to see you back on here now. They all miss you, you know. They're always asking how you are. And obviously Rob joined us as well. Hey fella scouser like myself. There's my first one, there's Snips. So as I said guys, we've done quite a bit there. So I hope you have enjoyed that. And as usual guys, I'll catch you all later.